Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In 2023, we are done with the long introductions, so let's just dive right in. Alright you guys, so I thought it would be fun if I did a little video on my House of Sillage collection, which is currently growing. I've definitely gone down somewhat of a rabbit hole with that, and I apologize for my voice. I am just getting over a cold. So if you are a fan of House of Sillage, you know that they recently came out with the Avatar collection, and then they also recently came out with the Harry Potter collection, which I am just going crazy for right now. I've ordered the sample set because I really wanted to smell all of them before I actually went in and bought them. Spoiler alert, I've already bought one of them, which you will see shortly, and I'm also eyeing at least one, possibly two more. So let's just dive right into my House of Sillage collection. Okay, you guys, so the first two of these fragrances that I'm going to share with you are ones that I'm not sure if I'm keeping because they're just not loves, and what I've come to realize is that if I don't love a fragrance, I'm just not going to wear it, and so I would rather not keep it and just, you know, sell it to somebody that is going to love it and wear it. And so that's just kind of been like my strategy, I guess, this year, is really thinking about what fragrances I actually wear and trying to curate my collection, because I'm tired of amassing fragrances that I sort of like and then not wearing them and then just, you know, having to sell them and obviously lose money on them. So I'm trying really hard this year to always sample first. And well, okay, if there's two pieces of advice to fragrance collecting that I swear by, is one, always sample first. If you can, you know, either go in a store, try it on your skin, always try it on your skin. If you can get a decant of it, that's great, obviously, because then you can, you know, keep wearing it and see. And then number two is if I don't wear through the sample, then I know I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to need a full bottle of it. And then also, I guess three would be, don't get rid of your samples, because there have been countless times where I've thought back at a fragrance and I couldn't remember if I tried it, and I go back through my samples and I find it and then it ends up being a love. So yeah, just don't get rid of your samples. But anyways, you guys, going off on a tangent, these are some of the fragrances in my House of Sillage collection that I don't really know if I'm keeping. And so just to show you guys the box, first of all, I'm not going to show you the box on all of them, but this is what they look like. They open up like this. They always have a foam on top because these are very delicate, and you don't want your little crystals to fall out or anything to get scratched. So this right here is the Love is in the Air. This is from their signature collection. They have different collections. They have obviously all of their collaborations, but this is part of their signature collection they always have. And this is what it says. Love is in the Air right there. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is actually slightly blue. So the glass is, you know, blue at the bottom and then it fades up into just clear. But so yeah, just a really pretty bottle. They all have Swarovski crystals. And then you open it up like this. They're really hard to get off in the beginning, but you have like the name of the perfume there. And then this is your little bottle. These all come in 2.5 fluid ounces or 75 mils. And this is a Perfume concentration. So some of the notes in this are plum, citrus, you have some rose, I think there's a little bit of patchouli, musk, a little bit of green notes, but overall I would say the reason why this is not an instant love for me is just it has this slight, I don't want to say vintage, but it has a slight sort of powderiness that I don't really love. The one thing that I do like about this though is this smells very regal. It has this sort of, I don't know how to explain it, but it has a regalness to the dry down. This is sort of one of those fragrances that I don't want to, it's kind of like a queenly, it has like a queenly vibe to it. It's just not a fragrance that I reach for regularly. And I like I said in the beginning, I'm not going to be keeping fragrances that I don't reach for regularly. Now, will I maybe regret getting rid of this in the future? Probably, because that's what I do. But it's not a love for me right now. And it just, I don't know. The plum and the citrus to me is just kind of like a strange combination. But like I said, if you like those sort of regal, opulent sort of smelling, this is definitely has like a powderiness, but in a more opulent way. So if you like those type of fragrances and you like the note breakdown of this, then, you know, definitely give it a try. But this is just not one of my favorites out of my collection. And so that is Love is in the Air. Okay, next up is Chavo Door, and this is another one that is not one of my favorites. This is very rose forward. It's rose and like wild strawberry, I believe, and it's just, I don't know what it is about this that I don't love. And I'm not a huge rose fan, so it could be that, but I just feel like this rose and strawberry combination is just, there's not enough sweetness to it for me. I think that's what it is. It has sort of like this, I don't know, you guys. I really don't know what it is about this that I don't like, but I think it has like 3 different types of rose in it, and then the wild strawberry. It also has, I think, raspberry in it. But I think what I would like from this, and that I'm not getting enough of, is that vanilla to sort of just round it out and give it like a sweetness. It's sort of more on the dry side, and for some reason this one just doesn't really last on me. But if you're somebody that loves rose, and I mean like really likes rose, it's definitely not a dated rose. Like it's definitely more of a modern rose. I wouldn't say it has like that old rose smell to it. But yes, if you are somebody that loves rose, I would definitely give this one a try. It has a beautiful scent trail, but it just does not last on me. And so yeah, Chavo Door, not one of my favorites, but still really beautiful. If you are a fan of rose, definitely check this one out. So moving on to some of my favorites in my collection. So we have Nuez Moi. This is just such a stunning fragrance. If you like patchouli, if you like oak moss, this is just so sophisticated. Now, I don't think that Fragrantica lists oak moss or tree moss on their website for some reason, but if you look up the notes on the House of Sillage, you will see that moss is listed, which I definitely smell. I don't know why Fragrantica is off on that, but so this has the dry down on this, you guys, is so amazing. I picture, and it's definitely fitting because I picture like a super just chic woman wearing like a pencil skirt suit, black pencil skirt suit, and like some really just fancy black heels, and somebody that just looks really, really sophisticated, like a Chanel classic flap, and you just look super put together, very high end. That is what I get from Nuez Moi. It's just, this is just sophistication in a bottle, and I don't know why this isn't talked more about because I just love it. And to me, the patchouli is obviously not, it doesn't have that sort of earthy feel to me. It's definitely a very smooth patchouli, very clean patchouli. And then you have that moss. It's a really good one. Like if you like patchouli, if you like oak moss, I would definitely give this one a try. For me, patchouli comes off really well. It mixes well with my chemistry. And another thing is my husband was like in love with this. When I wore it for the first time, he was like, "What are you wearing?" I was like, "Oh, okay." So he loved this. He loves it when I wear this. So I would definitely give this one a try if you like patchouli and oak moss, like I said. I think there's some florals in it, but I don't get a ton of florals. I think there's also maybe cardamom, but I don't really get a ton of that. I really just get this smooth patchouli and oak moss, and I just really like it. Like this is your, like I said, chic. You have a chic outfit on, you're going out. I think you could wear this day or night. I don't think it's specifically for nighttime. But yeah, this is going to turn heads, I think. People are going to wonder what you're wearing when you wear this. It sort of has that effect on it because you don't really know what you're smelling, but it just smells really good. That's Nuez Moi. So yeah, one of my favorites, and so happy to have it in my collection. All right, next up is Haute Bijou. This is a fruity mango bomb, but oh, it is so good, you guys. Oh, okay, so honestly, like mango does not get any better than Haute Bijou. If you like, okay, first of all, this mango is so ripe and juicy, but it is so perfectly balanced with the blackcurrant and the grapefruit. So the grapefruit is giving it sort of this like really bright and cheerful and a slightly green mango vibe to it, where it's not just like a super overripe mango that's just sweet. It definitely, the grapefruit adds like this amazing zing to it. And then you have that beautiful sort of syrupy blackcurrant that just gives this extra boost of sweetness to the fragrance. I absolutely love Haute Bijou. If you like fruity fragrances, tropical, but not too juvenile, not too childish, because sometimes fruity fragrances to me can give off like almost like a body spray kind of vibe. You will not get that from Haute Bijou. This is very sophisticated. This is just the epitome of a fruity, just a fruity bomb, but in the most sophisticated way possible. I sometimes steer away from overly fruity fragrances just because I don't necessarily want to smell like a bowl of fruits. But this is done so well. It's mango, it's just mango done so well. It's so mouth-watering, it's so delicious, and it just makes you want to, it just makes me think of like a tropical vacation on a beach somewhere, sipping on mango milkshake, and it's so good, you guys. So if you are a fan of mango, this is one to try. This also contains a really interesting tropical floral note, which is called, I think, Caro Corunde. I'll put the notes up. And so that's a really interesting floral aspect to it. I think that's sort of what gives it that really tropical vibe. But some other mango fragrances that I've tried are Mango Skin from Wilhelm, and also Cruz del Sur from Xerjoff, which I'm not really a fan of Cruz del Sur. I think it's nice, but I don't know. It's something about that milk note mixed with the mango. It just turns weird on my skin. It just didn't work for me. Mango Skin is also really beautiful if you like sort of like a green mango. The mango in that does sort of remind me of this. So if you're a fan of Mango Skin from Wilhelm, I prefer Haute Bijou, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. Perfect for spring, and the summer is just gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so beautiful. If you're going on a tropical vacation, bring this with you. It will just be the perfect fragrance for your tropical vacation. And if you're not going on a tropical vacation, just spritz this on and you will probably be transported to that tropical vacation you wish you were on. So yeah, this is Haute Bijou. One of the best in my opinion from their signature collection. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm going to get into some of their collaborations that they've done, and the first one, so this is my fragrance that I strictly wear only when I go to Disneyland with the kids, because I want to have a fragrance that I'm going to remember, you know, those times going with them, and I don't want to wear this just like anywhere, because then it won't have that memory attached to it. I only want to remember wearing this fragrance at Disneyland, and when I smell it, I'm gonna remember going there with my babies, and when they're older, I know I'm gonna want that. So yeah, you guys, so this is just a gourmand lover's paradise of a fragrance. So this, oh, you guys, this has like coconut, caramel, raspberry, it's got marshmallow. It just has everything. It's creamy. It is just stunning. And it also maintains this sort of airiness to it, like almost like cotton candy. So this to me is quite literally the epitome of what you would smell when you're walking down Main Street. You have this the cotton candy wafting in the air. You have like the caramel apples. Like it's just, this just smells like Disneyland, and in a feminine way. So you have that coconut, which is giving it sort of like I don't want to say sunscreeny, but like a little bit sunscreeny, but not in a bad way, like in a very good way. It's like you have your sunscreen on and it's summery, it's, you know, it's hot outside and all these beautiful Disneyland smells are wafting around you. You've got the caramel and the marshmallow. It's just, you got the sweetness, slight fruitiness from that raspberry. And this, you guys, lasts a really long time. I was surprised. Like when I wear this, you know, before leaving the house to go to Disneyland, I still smell it on my way home. So, you know, when you go to Disneyland, you're not just there for a couple of hours. You're there all day. So this is very long lasting. It is just scrumptious. I absolutely love this. I wish I could wear it every day, but like I said, I want to keep this as, you know, a memorable fragrance. So yeah, you guys, if you are into gourmands and just the notes that I mentioned, you need to give this one a try. And hopefully they restock, because I know a lot of people are waiting for this to come back in stock. It's really popular, and for good reason. It is amazing. So yeah, you guys, and I mean, come on, like look at the bottle. Like it is just stunning. You have, you know, crystals all on the bow, and it's so cute. Like, how can you not want this just for the bottle? I mean, the fragrance is obviously amazing, and then the bottle is too. So yeah, hopefully they restock this, because this is a really, really good one. All right, next up, another collaboration. We have the Avatar, and I wanted to show you the box because it has, you know, it's slightly different. It has like this oceanic motif going on, like a reef, and this is called Way of the Water. So this one is actually a really, really stunning bottle if you haven't seen it already. So let me show you this really pretty, pretty bottle. So that's what it looks like. You have I think it's called an elu. I'm not sure because I haven't seen the new Avatar movie yet, but I know they just introduced this new character. So here you have this gorgeous bottle. I mean, if you are a fan of Avatar, like, it doesn't even really matter what the fragrance smells like. I feel like you're just gonna get this for collecting purposes, and because it has this gorgeous, I just wanna show you guys up close. Like, look at that. It is so stunning. And it has multicolored Swarovski crystals around the edge of the cap right here, and then the glass is like a gradient effect, so it goes from like a beautiful deep blue all the way up to sort of like a aquamarine color at the top. Yeah, just a stunning bottle. And then obviously the fragrance inside is a very aquatic fragrance, as you would probably guess. Aquatic fragrances are not exactly my favorite, but if the season is right, then they're absolutely gorgeous. So if you are somebody that likes, like I said, aquatic fragrances, you would probably really, really love this. So in this you have some pear and some cassis in the top, which is the leaf of the blackcurrant tree. So you have a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of green. And then in the middle, I think you have some florals. So you have like rose, tuberose, I believe, and I think there's ylang ylang in this, which definitely gives it that sort of tropical floral vibe. And then in the base, you have some amberwood, some musk, and some moss. So overall, what I get from this is just a very clean and oceanic. It has this oceanic vibe to it. I wouldn't say that this is my favorite collaboration, just because I'm not a huge fan of those type of like aquatic fragrances. It all just depends really. I think for this, the thing that I'm not really a huge fan of could be that tuberose ylang ylang combination, since those two florals are not like my favorite. But it's still gorgeous. Like to me, this is actually very unisex, but like slightly leaning more feminine, but like I think a man could definitely pull this off. It just smells like you are in a tropical place, you took a shower, you just stepped out of your little bungalow, and you smell really clean, but at the same time there's like tropical florals around you. It almost kind of has like a slight saltiness to it, but not overly salty. It's still very balanced by the sweetness from the pear, and I don't know, it's just like a really interesting fragrance. But But yeah, like, look at that. I just can't get over how beautiful the bottle is. So yeah, this is House of Sillage and Avatar, Way of the Water. Just a stunning, stunning bottle, and one that we'll see if I keep. I might just keep it because I love the bottle and because it is a collector's item. I mean, I'm definitely gonna wear it. It has to be the right time. Like, I think it has to be either a beach day or, you know, you're going on a tropical vacation and you want to remember it by something. I would say definitely get your hands on this because it'll be perfect for your tropical vacation. So yeah, this is the perfume. I also picked up the amplifiers that go with this. So I'm going to show you those right now. All right, you guys, so here are the amplifiers. And so these are meant to be worn, well, you can either wear them by themselves, but basically they're like perfume oils, but they're not super oily. They have, like, they dry down pretty quickly. So it's not just like a pure perfume oil, but you can wear these underneath fragrances to amplify them or change the scent a little bit, and you can also wear them by themselves. And so this one is Ocean, Reef, Rainforest, and Sky. So let's just go through them really quick. Ocean, it says you have some marine notes, solar notes, amber, watermelon, pear, grapefruit. So yeah, this one, this is the only one that I've actually worn. Oh, this one's, oh, you can definitely smell that watermelon. This is gorgeous. This has that watery, fruity vibe to it from the watermelon. That one's stunning. And then we have Reef. This is saffron combined with rose, amber, and musk. So let's try that one. That one doesn't sound like it's going to be very marine-like, but you never know. Okay, so, oh wow, yeah, I definitely get that saffron and rose combination. I feel like this would go well under a lot of perfumes, like not just, you know, like aquatic perfumes. So this might be a good one to have. And then we have Rainforest. This is juicy notes of lemon, coconut, and apple. Floral notes of tuberose and ylang ylang, cedar, amber, and musk. So let's see what this one smells like. Oh, wow. That is absolutely stunning. I love that. Okay, so this one is your more fruity floral. This one's gorgeous. I really like Rainforest. And then the last one we have here is Sky. This is crisp. This is a subtle and breezy scent with bright citrus notes of mandarin, lemon, caviar, lily of the valley, aquatic notes. Wow, that's interesting. I've never heard of lemon caviar. That is really, wow, that has like a saltiness to it. Interesting. So that's beautiful. Wow. So I really like Sky and Rainforest. So yeah, I'm going to have to experiment with these, but I really wanted to try the amplifiers because, you know, these can alter any fragrance that you put on top. So I think it'll be really fun to try all of these out with the Avatar fragrance just to see like what combinations you can come up with. And then, you know, you can wear them by themselves. These would be like really nice to wear if you are going on vacation and you just want to like dab something on after you take a shower. I think that would be a great way to use them. And then I'll show you right now, I also picked up the Wellness collection. So here we have the Wellness collection. Now, you guys, I am just so impressed by these amplifiers. I want to get the Sensual collection as well, but it's currently out of stock. So here's the Wellness collection. Now the Wellness collection is sort of based around like different parts of your day. So for example, you have Clean Rejuvenation, which is my favorite. I'm going to tell you right now, I think I posted in my stories on this already about why I just cannot get enough of this. Like House of Sillage, if you are watching this video, please, can you make this into a full-size fragrance because it is so good. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So, oh, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this, but I bought all of these with my own money, not sponsored. If you would like to sponsor me, House of Sillage, that would be amazing. But yeah, so all of these are, you know, purchased with my own money, and even if they did sponsor me, I would always tell you the truth anyways. You guys know that. But so yeah, Clean Rejuvenation is my favorite. So this one says, capture the essence of renewing your soul with radiant notes of tangelo, amber woods, and sweet musk to evolve into a state of feeling free and pure. Ah. When I first smelled this, I did like the immediate like, oh my gosh, what is that? Like I wanted to douse myself in this. It's very rare that I come across a fragrance that I literally want to drown myself in. And this is that. So I can't even tell you. It is so, I don't know what they put in this, you guys. Holy smokes. Okay. I don't know. It's sweet musk and tangelo. It's just so good. Like if there is anything that you guys need to get your hands on and try, it is this. I don't know. It like reminds me of my childhood in a weird way. Not like my childhood, but like kind of. It just brings me back to like being a kid, but in a weird way. Like why is that? I don't know. It just smells so good. So some of the notes on this are hop notes of juicy orange, Italian mandarin, and tangelo. And then you have in the middle amberwoods, ambroxan, and vanilla orchid. And in the base you have sandalwood, sugared musk, and sheer oud accord, which I don't get any oud at all, like zero. So if it's there, it's very faint. It's probably just giving it like a slight woodiness, but I get zero oud on me. I just get this gorgeous, like, it doesn't even smell like orange, but like it's definitely has some sort of like a sweet citrusy thing going on. It is just perfectly balanced. Like I can go on and on about this, like the sugared musk, the tangelo. I think it's the tangelo. It is so stunning, you guys. I wish they would create a fragrance out of this because this is so good. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop now because I could keep going. But yeah, that's Clean Rejuvenation. And then we have Chill Out, which is unplug your thoughts and immerse yourself into an oceanic dream made for relaxation with nurturing notes of sweet clementine, grapefruit, and orange flower. So I've actually worn this one to bed. I've worn the Clean Rejuvenation to bed multiple times, and then I've worn this as well after the shower. It is, oh, so this is just, if you want to smell relaxed and clean, this is the one you put on. Same with the Clean Rejuvenation. That one to me is like, I'm in heaven. So this one, it doesn't have as much of a marine vibe as the Avatar ones do, because this has something relaxing about it. It definitely has like maybe, I don't know, let's check to see, does it have lavender in it? Okay, so it has Mediterranean mandarin, sweet clementine, and pomelo. Okay, I smell the pomelo. And then it has juniper leaves, neroli, dewy jasmine, musk, sandalwood, and cedar. So maybe I'm getting like something from those juniper leaves. Because yeah, this is another stunning one, you guys. I really like Chill Out. And then, okay, another, you guys, this is such a good collection. Like, let me just say right now, get the Wellness collection. It is so good. Okay, and then you have Jumpstart in this beautiful orangey yellow. So Jumpstart, we have Energized, like a high-intensity espresso blended with rich vanilla, whipped cream, and cappuccino to create an olfactory blend made to soar to endless limits. Okay, so what I've been using this for is every morning now, I put a little of this on the back of my hand, my wrists, and this is literally like a cup of coffee in the morning. That's what it does to me. It is so, okay. It is the most creamiest, gorgeous cappuccino, espresso, whatever. Like, it is so good. It is, it has like a slight amberiness to it on my skin. Like sometimes amber, I don't know what it is, but sometimes amber can pull a little bit sour on me sometimes, which this one does a little bit. But just so you have the notes, we have sparkling lemon, cappuccino accord, and whipped milk. Then you have ylang ylang, cocoa, caramelized amber, cedarwood, Virginia, patchouli steam, and vanilla elixir. So, oh my God, if you like coffee scents, like you need this. And I wish they would make this into a full-size fragrance too. Just maybe less of that like amber. And I wish it was like a slightly more like coffee and a little bit less of that amber, but this is so good too. Like This just makes me feel like I'm sitting in a coffee shop, like at an airport or something for some reason. That's the first thing I thought of, was sitting in like a lounge at the airport and you're waiting for your flight and you smell like just all the aromas, like the coffee and, you know, the perfumes wafting from the duty free. And I don't know, it was just, that's what I got. So I love this one as well, you guys. And then the last one we have here is Brain Power. So this is nourish your intellectual spirit with notes of cedarwood, lavender bud, and sandalwood to empower your mind to a realm that is indestructible and resilient. So this is a gorgeous green. Okay, so wow, like I haven't actually worn this one yet, but this is so beautiful. This is like, I can see why they call it Brain Power. This is Italian bergamot and coconut milk, grapefruit zest, jasmine, white freesia, jasmine sambac, Australian sandalwood, Virginian cedarwood, and skin musks. I can definitely see why this would help sort of like make you feel focused. Yeah, I don't know how they came up with all of these, but they did a fantastic job. Like, I'm just really impressed with House of Sillage. So I really love this collection. I'm so glad to have it. I would have bought this whole collection just for this one because, you guys, I don't know what else to say. Get Clean Rejuvenation. It is so good. So yeah, that is the Wellness collection. I'm waiting for the Sensual collection to come back in stock because I really, really want that one. And then moving on, so like I said in the beginning, I also picked up the sampler of the Hogwarts Harry Potter collection. And so you have 4 fragrances based on each of the 4 houses. So you have Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. And for anybody curious, I was put in the Ravenclaw house. And Ravenclaw actually happens to be one of my favorites. So I don't know, you know, how they came up with that, but a lot of people are saying that Ravenclaw, the smell of Ravenclaw doesn't really fit into the vibe of Ravenclaw, but I don't know. I mean, it's been years since I've read all of the Harry Potter books. I mean, years, like 2 decades probably at this point. But to quickly go through them, Gryffindor I actually have already a full bottle of. I haven't unboxed it yet. It's right here. I just want to make sure that I really love it. So I've been wearing through my sample before I go through and open this, but it's in here and it's dying for me to open it up, but yeah, we'll have to see. I really do like it though. But yeah, Gryffindor is really beautiful. It has notes of black pepper, tea leaves, black currant bud, burgundy dahlia, orris butter, ambrox, Indonesian patchouli, Madagascar vanilla, and chantilly musks. I really like that the Gryffindor one has a tea note in it. It definitely has that sort of regal aspect to it, which you would expect from Gryffindor. It's just, it's really beautiful. It has like a fruitiness to it, but then it also has like a creaminess and a woodiness. So it's really beautiful. Playing around with it, just to make sure that I love it before I crack open into the full bottle. But yeah, so Gryffindor is really nice. Then you have Hufflepuff, which, you guys, let me just say, if you like vanilla, you need to get yourself Hufflepuff. And yeah, like, let me just say, I'm waiting for it to go on sale. Like, it's currently on sale, but I don't really know if I want to pull the trigger on the deluxe, like the whole collection kit, because that's the one that's on sale. Like, just the fragrance itself is not on sale. I missed that. So Hufflepuff is lemon, peach pulp, coconut cream, jasmine sambac, white freesia, gardenia, vanilla bourbon, Virginia cedar, and vanilla bean absolute. So this is so good. If you, like I said, if you like sort of like those really creamy vanillas with hints of peach and lemon, coconut, oh, you need to get your hands on a sample of Hufflepuff. It is so dang good. I'm just waiting because I already know I want that one. And then Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw is your very fresh, it's gorgeous. Ravenclaw is frozen mint, bergamot essence, petitgrain, lily of the valley, Guatemalan cardamom, and cascalone. Then you have blonde woods, Virginia cedar woods, and white vetiver. So to me, Ravenclaw is just the epitome of like a beautiful fresh scent. Perfect for spring and summer. Perfect probably for like the middle of the summer where it's really hot, because it will definitely cool you off with that frozen mint. And then it has a sweetness to it in the dry down. I don't know what that's coming from, but I actually don't get a ton of the cardamom. Like, it doesn't really show up on me at all. I think there is, like, when I first spray it, I definitely get this sort of, if I smell it really close, I definitely get this sort of spicy, I don't know what it is. It's just like it has this almost like electric sort of feeling. That's even what my husband said. He was like, wow, that smells electric. So, but in the dry down is when it is just so gorgeous. It's fresh in the dry down, but it's also a little bit sweet, and it just keeps you wanting to smell, like I keep wanting to smell it. Like I just keep going in for more whiffs because it's really, really pretty. I would definitely say it's very, very unisex, slightly leaning masculine, I would say. But I really, really like it. So, and then the last one you have is Slytherin. And this is the one that I'm just like not really a huge fan of. The notes you have are bergamot, cardamom, charred grapefruit. Then you have clary sage oil, tobacco leaf, black rose, Australian sandalwood, patchouli steam, and musks. So I don't know what it is. I think it might be like the combination of the tobacco leaf and like the clary sage and the I don't know, but it's just, I don't know. Slytherin is just not one that I really like, and I'm probably not going to be picking it up. And I just, yeah, I don't know. Slytherin is just not really a house that I am a huge fan of. but yeah, so sorry to you Slytherins out there, but yeah, so that is the whole collection of Harry Potter by House of Sillage. Like I said, already have Gryffindor, waiting to unbox it just to make sure. I definitely want Hufflepuff, and then I probably will pick up Ravenclaw as well. But again, wait for them to go on sale. They usually do. So yeah, that is the Harry Potter. And then last but not least, you guys, I have a 4x8 ml purse spray of Cherry Garden, which is not really my favorite. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm really not a huge fan of Cherry Garden. It's okay. Like if you like almondy floral scents, then I think you would really, really like Cherry Garden. I'm just not a huge fan of that scent profile. Like I like almond, but I don't know if I like it like combined with the florals. So definitely like it, but again, might not be keeping it. But yeah, you guys, so that is my entire House of Sillage collection as it currently stands. I am probably going to be expanding it. Not sure if I'm going to be buying more of any of the signature collection, because I think I have quite a few that I like a lot. And right now I'm just waiting for Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw to go on sale. So I'm probably going to be picking those up. But yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that it was helpful for any of you that are interested in any of those fragrances. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I would love to hear what your collection of House of Sillage is down below in the comments, and if you love or don't like any of the ones that I mentioned, I'd love to know why. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.